Hey guys, welcome back. Oh my god, it's been like so long since I sat down and recorded a freaking stinking video. You guys have no idea. This past semester, or I'm sorry, I'm already talking past tense. This current semester has had a hold on my life. It has destroyed my makeup game. Like, there is no putting on like the face. It is literally, you put some shits on to make yourself look alive or revived, or at least still breathing a little bit just to get through the day, because that's how bad studying and writing papers have been this current semester. So I hope you guys enjoy this makeup look. I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. I have not used this palette like really like dug in there and got the brushes dirty, so I did today. I hope you like it. So without further ado, let's Alright you guys, so we're going to go ahead and get started with my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in the color Eden. I'm just going to apply this and blend it out with my e.l.f. creaseless concealer brush. So the next step is applying a piece of washi tape, and this is just so my eyeshadow can be crisp. So the first color out of the palette that I'm actually going to be using is Golden Ochre, and this is going to be my all over lid color. And this is like a big all over lid type brush. It's the Coastal Scents brush. I don't know the number, and I just know it's a really good brush to put on like one color over your whole lid, and it diffuses it out perfectly. Like, it doesn't matter how opaque an eyeshadow is, it's gonna get the job done. And then the next color that I'm going to be using is Burnt Orange, and I'm just going to be applying this in my crease. And I really like this color. This is like a really good transition color. It's very light though. It's like a light transition color depending on your skin tone. It definitely reminds me of Saddle by MAC, which is my favorite and like my only transitional color that I know for a fact that I have. And I'm just using this as my, like, I guess you could say the transition color, like the first major color of the look. Alright, so the next color I'm about to use is called Railgar or Realgar, and I'm just going to apply that on the outer and inner portion of my eyelid. And on my actual lid, I'm going to apply Red Ochre, and that is the cranberry color out of this palette, and I really do love it a lot. These colors are freaking amazing. Like, they are so effortless. It is ridiculous. And I'm just going to go ahead and keep repeating these colors until I get the intensity that I want. And then we're going to move on to my eyebrows. Alright you guys, so there is no secret to what I use on my eyebrows. Of course, it's Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Dip in the color Medium Brown. And I also use Medium Brown in the Brow Wiz. But I definitely will say the Brow Wiz come off lighter, where I probably can go a shade darker. I don't like the reddish brown eyebrow look. I definitely like my brows to be either off black or black, and I'll just diffuse the hell out of it. But for some reason, I've been applying my brows like really dark at the base, at the bottom, and then I just kind of like flick it up, because I still want you to be able to see my natural brows coming through, because I feel like I have density of hairs, but they're so light that it does not look thick. So that's why I like make sure I define the bottom portion of my brow, and then I just kind of like diffuse it upwards and just kind of do hair strokes wherever I just feel like it's super light. And that's been working. That's been like the fastest, because I do my brows when I go to school every Monday and Wednesday with the brow dip, and it does not take me 15 minutes like it used to. Oh my god, I can't believe that. 15 minutes out of my life is dedicated to doing my brows. Now this is like 5 minutes, and that's it, because that's really all I have. And I just been loving my brow shape, and I have not been like over plucking them or really like shaping them and things like that. So of course, the legendary LA Girl Pro Concealer in Fawn. I am still using this to do my brows, to clean them up. It's perfect. It gives you the perfect straight line, okay? Error proof. there's no excuse why you cannot have a perfect under eyebrow clean up. And then I just take another Coastal Scents concealer brush and I just diffuse it down, and then I'm going to set it with lighter eyeshadow. Unfortunately, I picked the wrong eyeshadow. I wanted it to stay more on the orangey side, but I ended up going with one that came off looking a little like ashy white. That's not the color that I normally use, but it was already on the brush, so I said, what the heck, let's roll with it. So, oopsie. Alright, so what I like to do is after my makeup have kind of like set and melted a little bit, I like to go back in with my eyeshadows just to add a little bit more intensity in places of my liking. And then I'm just going to go ahead and follow up with some mascara and some liquid liner. This is an e.l.f. liquid liner. I have not been wearing liquid liner, so that's why I'm wearing it today, because I don't have time to put on liquid liner. I got time for the brows, but now time for the liner. Let's face it, you can never get your liners symmetrical, and I don't have time to play around with liner in the morning time. So today I was like, the liner is going on whether I like it or not. And of course, my favorite mascara is the Too Faced Better Than Sex. I always have one on deck, so I will be picking up 2 more. And this is the bestest mascara for anyone who do not like to put on falsies or who struggle. And yeah, that would be me. I struggle and I can't do it. So yeah, you guys, this is my look and I think I'm enjoying it. I like it. I hope you guys think it turned out okay. You can definitely modify things as you want. This is just how I came up with using some of the colors out of the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. So now that I'm done with my eyes, I'm going to move on to my face. So I'm going to use my NARS foundation in Macao, and I'm also going to use the NARS concealer, the creamy concealer in Caramel Medium Dark 2. So I just take this and plop it on my face wherever needs be. Nothing, I don't do anything like fancy with it. I just put it on there. Just, yeah. Now that it's plopped on, I've really been enjoying my Coastal Scents brushes. So for this, I always use a kabuki top brush. I wish I had another brush that I could use. Well, I could use that one. All right, so this brush, this brush looks bad. This is my Marc Jacobs brush, but I normally use it for my orange concealer, but I'm gonna use it for this because I like to use my flat top kabuki brush for my powder foundation because I like to press stuff in. So I'm just gonna use this one. It's dry, I'm not gonna spray it, but do as you please. And this is actually probably like the worst brush to be using this for right now. Maybe I should have wet it, but I'm talking and this foundation dries really fast, so that's my fault, but whatever. So I've been wearing light coverage foundation, and you see this has covered up most of my imperfections already, so that's good. And my phone is ringing, of course. Why would my phone not be ringing? That's just how it is, and I'm not even gonna cut it off. I'm just gonna let it ring because, yeah. So this is ouch, me putting on my foundation. Very light. See? Look at them bags, them dark circles underneath my eyes. Yep, pretty much. All right, take my concealer and hopefully this does some magic. Now with my concealer, I just like to use my fingers. Fingers, it works. I don't like my highlight all the way down to my cheekbone. I really just don't like that. So what I have been using to set under my eyes is Bobbi Brown's Golden Orange 3. And I take one of these little things that I need to change because this one is about dirty. I use this to set my concealer, and so far it's been working. It's not ashy or nothing like that. Y'all, for a moment I thought my camera was not recording. You know how mad I was about to be. Like, I'm done. I am not redoing no makeup video. Like, how can you redo a makeup video? Like, you literally have to restart the next day. Like, there is no, I am not about to take this off to re-put this on. Like, there is no way. Alright. So, yeah. Now that I have all that on, I try to get in the corners because that is when I'm going to take my highlighter, which is the Bobbi Brown. Find a brush. Do I want to use that brush? You know, one thing about having a lot of brushes thing about having a lot of brushes is that after a while you don't know which brush you want to use. But anywho, this is the Bobbi Brown highlighter in Bronze Glow. And I'm just gonna pop that in my tear duct because why wouldn't you? So now I'm going to take my mineralized skin finish in the color dark and set my face. And this is why I like this flat top kabuki brush, because I can just press it in. Press, press, press. Get all the neckage area. Right? And I even bring it up in my highlight area just to have a toned down transition line, because I am not trying to look like a deer in the headlights. I cannot stand that look. It irritates my life, so I kind of bring it up to ease the transition on my nose and my forehead area. These brushes have been amazing, like amazing. Now I normally like to take the side of this brush to like get along the side of my brow area. Alright, so do I contour and highlight? Not really in the technical sense, but what I do take is Burnt or Blunt from MAC, and I use that to contour my face. It looks like this. And I take the same Coastal Scents angled, I call this like an angled kabuki brush because that's what it reminds me of, and I use that to do my cheekage area all the way up here. I bring it all the way up. Boop. And then I come on this side And for me, I like to tap mine in. I don't know why. I'm not with all of that. Like, I'm not trying to like go overboard with it. I just want to put some dimension back into my face. And then I come up here because I got a forehead and this bun isn't making it any better. But this is what I do. And yeah, then I just take what's left and come down here. And yeah, normally I'll put some highlight on my nose, but I think it's kind of like pointless to highlight your nose when I put that in my tear duct. But I'm gonna just bring it down some. Just a little bit. I love the wet highlighter look. And then, I don't really know how to do this whole fan brush thing, but I'm just gonna put some of that there. Because I like the wet look. Now, I don't put highlighter in my forehead area because I have tiny little bumps. And if you know, highlighters, they tend to bring out texture and imperfections that you do not try to want. I do like to do my cupid's bow area, but sometimes it come off as like a little bit of snot. I don't know. And then I just, yeah, overdo the highlighter, but it's okay. It's okay. So for my lip, I feel like, I really don't know. I feel like I want to do Fillmore. I think Fillmore would be good. This is Fillmore by MAC. If I can clean it off. Looking kind of funky, but this is what Fillmore from MAC looks like. Yeah. I think I picked a good color. Something I hate putting on lipstick. Alright, that is a wrap on my look that I created today. I have more content to come in the future. I don't know how quick I'll be able to get it out, but I do have a couple of wash and go videos that I want to do and do some other makeup looks with this particular palette and other palettes that I have not tried yet. So like I said, once again, thank you guys so much. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.